Let me welcome our viewers across North America and around the world to the studio of Platform Media International, PMI Sports. I'm yours sincerely, Joe Ehizode. Welcome. As a corporate responsible citizen, there are things that we do in the community to develop people around us and especially empower the youth. And there's no other person that I'm talking to in the studio. Is my very good friend and a long-standing leader in the community, Jerry Gbadi. Jerry Gbadi, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Joe.
Jerry Gbadi is the General Secretary of ACSCA. ACSCA stands for African Canadian Sports
Soccer
and Cultural Association. And this association has been very prominent in organizing soccer events, annual soccer events in the lower mainland of Vancouver. And Jerry has been one of the prominent and standing pillars of this association. Jerry, is another summertime where you guys do some organization of soccer events for the youths in our community and without, or also outside our community. And I've been to several of your events in the past. And as a matter of fact, 2 years ago, I was one of the events where the Premier of British Columbia, BC, was present, Premier Clark, I remember. And that shows the extent of how you people have gone in the society, or in the community and around the Lower Mainland. So what's up with ACSCA this year, Jerry?
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
You know, football is part of our culture. Africans, we grew up playing football until you come to North America and see other sports that are very prominent, hockey, basketball, and what have you. ACSCA was founded on the basis of bringing Africans together to play soccer. It started around 1994. It was purely soccer, say football. And then as time went on, years later, in 2005, we incorporated culture into the activities. So what we do basically, we've got soccer particularly and culture blended in one. So our name is now African Canadian Soccer and Culture Association. Basically what we do as ACSCA, our objectives are to promote the youth, promote women, promote athletes in the area of soccer, and also to promote our African culture in the diaspora. So basically that's what we do, primarily soccer and then culture.
Yeah, Jerry, I must have to commend your association because having come from over 4,000 kilometers away from home, it is only necessary that we encourage things that we foster our culture here. And I'm happy that you said you have embedded culture or fused culture and soccer together. And if you look at that, it's a form of entertainment, right? Soccer is entertainment, culture is also entertainment, right? So some of the programs that I saw is that there are most of African continents present a team in the soccer tournament, and it's a 2-day soccer extravaganza. Yeah. And eventually, at the end of the day, the second day, you find a winner. Let me narrow it down. What has been the outcome of this organization in terms of development of youth, especially in the area of sports?
Okay, talking about development of youth, we also have another program that we started like 2 years ago, which is part of our soccer program, the Youth Training Center. It's very big now. We started with 8 kids in 2014. By the time the news hit around the community, right now we have more than 208 kids. We had to turn away some of them. Even though we didn't like that, we had to do it because we must have the facilities to train them. We must have the coaches who will be there on Mondays and Thursdays every week. So this entire program, our soccer tournament over the years has been a form of, one, entertainment, and two, bringing our community together because we love sport and we want to unite our community. Once we say there's a soccer tournament going on at this time, you see teams coming from all over the place registering to come and play because when the kids are playing, I mean, say kids, adults and kids all blended because the soccer tournament is, we have 2-3 different segments of the tournament where we have the open, and then we have the women's tournament, and we have the youth. The youth start from age 5 to age 18. So when the tournament is going on, we have a lot of people coming. Parents are coming to have fun, to watch the kids play. Adults are coming, those who have been sitting home for the past 9 months, because when it is winter, we tend to stay home. Summertime, the 3 months we have for
The
sunshine, that's the time people come out to have fun.
In case viewers are wondering why Jerry is so much at home with soccer, Jerry is from Liberia. I'm sure you remember Liberia produced one of the best footballers on earth, George Opon Weah. And that's where Jerry is from.
Yes.
So, Jerry, again, you talked about development of youths and also women too. So, is this the soccer tournament? Is it open or restricted?
It's not restricted, it's open. But, restricted minimally in a sense that we don't just want anybody coming from anywhere and coming to the tournament on the day. It's open. When you come in and register with us, you can have your team, Barcelona or team Liverpool. When you come to our tournament, you have to adopt an African country name.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's open.
Okay.
But then to a certain extent, we restricted the kids who are playing between the ages of 5 to 18, as I said. You must be within the age category to participate in that, because we don't want 21-year-old guy playing among 10-year-old kids. So we restricted to that level. But it's an open tournament.
Okay, because
where we want people to come to have fun.
Because I remember coming to that place and I saw a lot of ethnic groups and different race participating. So
yes,
it's good. That's a very good sign that kids is open for everybody.
Yeah.
But you have to adapt an African name to have a team. You have to play under an African name.
Yes.
So as of now, how many countries are participating?
This year for the men's open, we have 12 teams in the groups of 3, A, B, C. The 12 teams, if my knowledge can serve me right now, I just name a few. That's Liberia, that's Nigeria, that's Sierra Leone, that's Sao Tome and Principe, that's Ghana, that's Uganda, that's Somalia. No, Kenya is not in this year. That's Somalia, South Sudan, and Sudan, and
Morocco.
No, we don't have Morocco this year. So there are about 12 teams.
12 teams, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I see a lot of companies participating, so where they have booths, food. Again, I see that there's also kind of a display of different cultural, ethnic food that's on display during the day. Yeah. And how does that, is there a way of making people know about our ethnic food too, right?
It basically is, those are vendors. Okay, vendors, they come to us, they want to bring their food to sell during those 2 days. Mm-hmm. We give them the okay, but before they do that, they have to go to Fraser Health and get a certificate. They get license of bringing food in, and then they pay us a little fee. They have the booth, and we partner with them. So it becomes a partnership between them and us, because they bring food, we want the food, our players and our spectators buy the food for the 2 days, long, hard days that they are there, and it's a way of them selling their own food and kind of showcasing the food from
so is the food limited to African food or anyhow?
No, it's not limited. As long as you have Fraser Health certificate,
then you can
bring the food.
Okay. Now, quickly, let me ask you: what if you have an event this year? When is that coming up?
We have a soccer tournament this year that comes up. It's a 3-day affair. It starts on Friday, the 12th of August. But the first day It's just nighttime games.
Okay.
But on the main days are Saturdays and Sunday, the 13th and the 14th.
14th. And where is that?
That's going to be at Burnaby Lake Sports Complex in Burnaby at Kensington Avenue and Sprott Street.
Cross Street. That's going through Canada Way.
Yes.
Okay, if you are coming from maybe Surrey and Langley
Yeah,
area.
okay, you go Canada
Okay.
Way and go right on
Okay.
Kensington.
As I've been involved in the community organization, I know that it's not easy getting the financial muscle to put these things together. So how do you how are you coping with organization-wise?
Yes, we got a few sponsors. I say hats off to the city of Burnaby. They give us grant every year. I think to the tune of between $8,000 and $10,000 per
Okay.
year. And Umbro, they are into sports. They don't give us cash, but they give us the game balls that we play, and sometimes they give us net. Then Heineken Canada, they also give us Heineken beer that we use in a beer garden, because we have a beer garden there too, where we raise some funds.
Okay.
They don't give us cash, they give us the beer, and then we sell the beer.
Okay.
And then just quite recently, 2 years ago, we got Canadian Tires. They fully fund the kids training program.
Okay.
All the 208 kids that are in our training program, Canadian Tire funds them.
Okay.
And the parents too just pay a minimum fee of $30 to register their kids. But come to think about it, $30 is nothing, because other training centers for kids here, they pay more than
that.
300, 400, 500. So Canadian Tire takes care of it, basically.
Okay. Our viewers, you heard Jerry Buddy, the Secretary General of ACSCA, giving you bit by bit all the details of the ACSCA tournament coming up this year in Burnaby, along the
Burnaby.
Sprott and
Kensington.
So I will expect that every youth, it's not limited to Africans alone, all
No.
Canadians who are interested in soccer, to show up that day on the August the 13th and 14th. Jerry, I have to thank you for coming to the program. And
Thank you, Joe.
we are very inspired by what you guys are doing. I hope you continue. Platform Media is going to assure you that we'll partner, especially in the area of broadcasting.
Oh,
It's
thank
all right?
you. Thank you,
We'll be
Platform
there
Media.
and we'll let you, we'll show our presence.
Thank you very much. I
all
look
that you are
forward-
doing for the community.
Look forward to seeing you. And next year, we're going to be having our awards night too, where we honor the players from this year's tournament. We're going to honor them next year in May. And we are hoping that you come there too to broadcast it for us. We want to go worldwide. We want everybody to know about what we are doing. So
Great.
Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you very much. Viewers, that's community events of Platform Media International. And that's the Secretary General of ACSCA, Jerry Buddy. I'm yours sincerely, Joe Ehizode, signing off and wishing you a happy night rest. Good night.